So, thanks for coming today, everyone. I just wanted to have a quick chat. As you can see, we've got the cast working behind us for the filming this afternoon. And just basically to introduce everybody so we all know who's working with everybody on board. Obviously, we've got the production team here, Di Smith, Alison Summer-Hayes, Stefan Pedgick and myself, Richard Berman. We are delighted to have you here. Di and Alison, whose baby it was initially, had a very clear idea of who Jeff Scott was, and luckily having my fellow scriptwriter here, Mr. Stefan Pedgick, he was their vision. And Steph, you're playing Jeff Scott in the show.
Playing Jeff, tell a bit about that? Jeff is the lead character, obviously, and he's a very sort of complex character. There's a lot of things that he's got to deal with throughout the show, so it's some light-hearted stuff, and there's some very heavy emotional scenes as well.
Coming on to that heavy stuff, we're lucky enough to have Kath with us from Coastal, or part of the Coastal Services. I'll hand over to you and you can tell us what your participation is with the show.
Well, if I tell you about Coastal, it's creating opportunities in schools, Teens Alliance, and it's all about getting people with disabilities back into employment. We're European funded, and then we have money from councils, and we work across 6 regions. I'm from Swansea Coast, and Kelly heads up the project and came to us. She'd heard about it and thought it'd be good. We support learning disabilities, physical disabilities, sensory impairments, mental health, and then in association with the drug agencies in Swansea as well. So for us, it's a really good link, and we're going to get involved with some of the cast and stuff as well, so that they can learn from our experiences, and then hopefully some of the participants that we have can learn from the cast as well.
So it's really about us all helping each other and being able to give something back to Coastal, be it in workshops or rock schools and stuff like that, and as you say, involving your clients. So that's where we are with the show, so sit back and enjoy.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You gotta hold on me. You take away my fears. Love never felt so real.
Well, we originally started work on a short film that was written by Tom Wadlow. So that's how the collaboration really came about, first of all, for the show. And when we got to talking afterwards, we thought actually this would transfer really well to stage.
Yeah.
I think that when you say music theatre, everybody's got a sort of a preconceived idea of that, and we're trying to join the boundaries then and bridge them between traditional music theatre and making it contemporary and now. And very now, really.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have the musical kind of, those big vibrato voices. We wanted them to sound like the Kings of Leon or the Killers. We're hoping, like by the end of it, it'll turn into a full-scale rock gig, really. So we're hoping to have everyone down the front, jumping up and down. Richard is an excellent producer. Really brought the whole thing together. Without Richard, it wouldn't be happening, really, so thank you to him. And Stefan as well writes the script with Richard, and Stefan's also Jeff Scott in the show, so we're on a winner, really. We've got a lot of talent. And we've also got a really wonderful director called Anthony Argyle. He brings and gels every single actor and actress in a wonderful way. And that positivity goes right the way through the whole ensemble, really.
There's such an energy level to it. And you may notice that everybody picks up on that. So he's a really good vibe to have in the show, isn't he?
Yeah. And one thing I'd love to say is, when we started doing the auditions for the show, the characters pretty much just walked through the doors.
They did.
It was really, really spooky. We've got such amazing actors and actresses and singers and musicians in the show.
I think we had quite strong ideas ourselves, about the characters that we wanted. And when they came, and we thought we couldn't believe it, they were actually the people coming through the doors.
And we did meet one of the characters, Gez, and he wasn't even part of the show.
Yes.
He was such a character in himself. We just thought, right, let's make him a character in the show.
Ridicule is nothing to be scared of. Don't you ever.
We're here now in the Taliesin, which is really exciting because we're only a month away from the audience coming. And we've got a big twist in the show as well. Obviously, a lot of people don't know about it, but the audience can actually vote for their end. So you can either have a happy end or a sad end. So Jeff Scott, pretty much, you can decide his fate, really. And Jeff Scott is the tortured musician within the musician.
Oh, it's a real sort of audience participation on another level, we'd like to think, where we are actually asking them what they think.
So every night we'll have a different story, depending on how good or bad the audience is. They might do a bad night or make him stay alive, really, but it's up to you, really, as the audience.
Are we all in the same thing, or are we?
Well, it's sort of same but similar but different. But what I've done, I've got a little bit of braid to match you all in. Because you're on stage, I've got a big piece of braid here for you. It's a really nice chunky piece of braid. So you can, everybody's got the same.
And they're
but
all
different.
from Costumes to Go, are they?
They're all from Costumes to Go.
Right.
Yeah. Right, I've got some things for you to try on. I mean,
Yes.
this is your big jacket number.
Nice.
What we did, and I've customised it to all sort of same but different. And we've got.
Yes.
And I've also customised a few T-shirts as well for you.
Nice.
I mean, only to see what you think. Right, so do you want to try some of these on?
Yes.
I've put on weight since we last.
I think I've lost weight, so that's okay.
Thank you.
Oh, nice. Try it.
That's me, yes.
I must have put on weight during Christmas.
I put on weight, definitely.
Very nice.
Perfect.
What's this?
That's just Gaze's normal costume.
I know, it's just one of my
Boys.
I know.
Peace and love.
Hi guys, welcome. Hi. Can't speak to me.
Hello.
The cast of the musicians, some of our principal roles in the show. We just wanted to have a little biopic here with you and find out a bit more about yourselves and your involvement in the show. I'll come to Paul at the back. Paul from Basingstoke. It's a long
Swansea,
way.
if you don't mind.
All right, from Swansea, living in Basingstoke, but it's a long way to travel it down, isn't it?
Yeah.
How are you finding the rehearsals and stuff? And have you played any sort of roles like this previously, or what's your sort of normal day job that you're doing?
Oh, I'm a boring software developer. Just it's just all very exciting. I'm living out the fantasy, be a Svengali rock manager and ruin people's lives.
And your lovely counterpart there, sitting next to you, the lovely Alison Lenihan, playing Jenny Starr in the show with us.
I love this part because she used to be a big time star, Jenny Starr, in the late 80s, and she's bitter now because her husband wrecked her career, but you find out why in the show.
There's James Morgan playing Jack Miller.
Yeah, Jack's an interesting one. I'm feeling a bit sorry for him, to be honest with you, because he tries so hard. But he is pivotal in that he does move the story onwards with his story, in the story that he's writing. That is, he's asking the questions to push it on, kind of like the narrator, I guess.
Donna, your role is the should we call her the fiery Caroline Waters, who's been the #1 reporter at the Daily Echo for many years. And what's your relationship to Jack Miller in the show?
Well, initially I'm very annoyed with him because I've done all the hard work. I've followed this band around. I've been the one in the seedy little pubs, the grotty little pubs that go, and I've got the stories, interviewed everybody, and then this little sperm comes in and steals my thunder, and I'm not very happy about it.
And the lovely Lauren Williams sitting in the front, the lovely redhead in the front there. And the other Lauren Drew, sitting behind, the temptress and the girlfriend within the show. Best of friends in life.
Yeah, best friends in life. But yeah, there's a bit of a scene when I walk in on a bit of action going on. But we'll leave that until you see the show. But yeah, we're good friends in real life, we know.
Yes, we are.
We love each other really. So
Lauren Drew, your role is Anna. Do you want to explain?
But she's a bit of a girl. She's a bit of a girl, and she tries it on with Jeff. They don't really manage to really get anything going on, but it's all in Claire's head. She walks in, catches a bit of a moment, and from that moment on, then it just explodes. So
it starts a bit of a downhill battle for Jeff, doesn't
That's
it? Really?
where it all goes
That's the
wrong.
catalyst in the show, and it's where it sends Claire off the rails. So, does anybody know the ending of the show?
No. For you to decide.
It is, because we're not giving it away, are we?
No.
Well, we're not going to give it away. Come along to the Taliesin Theatre, 24th to the 27th of April. See you there.